Alright, I've made a video in the past about hooking this camera up and trying to get the content off of it. In the past I've used like a regular DSLR camera or my phone or iPad mini, in which case you just, with the phone and with this, you just stream the content to the Mac, and from there you can move it into photos and then you can bring it into iMovie, which is, extra steps. With this camera, I just take out the memory card, plug it into the dongle in the side, and then again, I have to import it into photos and then bring it into iMovie to do anything with it. With this camera, it was a little bit different. When I first got this camera, there was a function to hook it up with a cable into the side here, and it doesn't go through photos, it just goes through this. This had an import section, so whenever you were looking for something, if you didn't have it there was like a down arrow here that you push, or you go up here to your files and you find right there, import media. See that? Okay, so that's how you used to do it. Now, something new that they've done is they've just put this little arrow right here. See this arrow? You just click that arrow and it'll say where you want to import it. Now when I plug this in and I take out this memory card and plug it into the side here, it'll show me that as an option. Let me show you. So the thumb, this is hard to get out with, unless you have an actual fingernail, because it's kind of tight in there. It just slides in there. You have to push it in to get it out. It comes out. When you get it out, you plug it in the side, and then you plug this into the computer. All right, with that plugged in the computer, I look up here, and right away it gives me this Canon SD card. Okay, so I can click on it, and it shows me what I've recorded. I recorded something just kind of as a test run. I can click that and then go down here and click import all, or if you had a couple, you could just click on the one that you want. I'm going to hit import all, and boom, that's it. It moves right over. I got it right there. Now if I want to do anything with it, obviously I can just drag it down here and manipulate it however I want, but that's how you do that. So if you've got this Canon VIXIA HF W10 camera, this is what you do, and maybe this will help somebody else. I know in the past I put up a video about using it with a cable. I've since lost the cable, and I'm sure if you're like me, you've lost your cable as well. So that works. I just made a video using this, which I can drag down here and expand it a little bit. And I was just showing basically what I've got hooked up here. This is sort of a rig that I've hooked up with a, they call this a, what's it called, a shoe mount. It just has a hot shoe on the side. I happened to just have this Rode microphone thing with the wind condenser on it, because I was using it with the big EOS Rebel T7i. So I did like an experimental video just to see what the volume is like, and I'm kind of curious. So I'm going to turn this on just to see. VIXIA HF W10 webcam camcorder. Sounds good. It sounds decent. I mean, the microphone that's built on this thing is not very great. I took it with me to Disney, and it has a very tin can kind of noise. Now I know this microphone is big. I'm probably going to go with a much smaller microphone, but it does give me an idea of options. For stabilization, I could use one of those gimbal stabilization type things. I just saw one on Amazon that was like $34. You don't have to get the real expensive one. It has the 3-axis gimbal part built into it. The microphone, I know there's one that a lot of people recommend called DETY, D-E-T-Y, dual mic. It has a microphone on the front and back. So when you're talking behind the camera or someone's talking to you in front of the camera, it can pick up both sounds, or you can turn off one or the other to have it just come out of one side or the other, depending upon which way you may have something in the background. Make sense? So anyway, I'm going to load these videos, and hopefully this will help somebody else create content, because that's what we're all trying to do, right? Is create content. All right, that's it. Thanks. Hope you enjoyed.